Hello, hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmy. I am here with Alexis. I'll let her do a brief introduction. And we are here for Notary Bosses. What is it? Notary Bosses Meetup. That's what it is. Notary Bosses Meetup. Because we changed the name because we want to imply that we're bosses, and we are. Alexis, introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, it's Alexis with Alexis's Notary Services, and welcome to our Monday Bosses Meetup.
Yeah, so we're gonna let the people in right now, guys, and you'll hear another little introduction, but be patient. One sec, we're gonna let everybody in. Hello, welcome. How's everybody doing?
How you doing?
Hey Terry, see what's going on?
At the mall, getting ready to leave.
Oh, at least you ain't at work today. You usually at work.
I'm off today. I was glad.
Look at you. Look at you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hey, Donna, Lana, Angela. Angela taking the place of our other Angela. Hey, Connie. Hey, Nell, Alicia, Katora. What's going on, Centoria? Tangelia. I love your name. I grew up with someone named Tangelia. Very rare. Very rare. You're not from Michigan, are you? Because I'm like, could you be here? You're on mute. I'm like, could you be Tangelia?
I'm from Georgia. I'm in Augusta.
Augusta. Okay. Yeah, I grew up with a Tangelia. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Darnella. Hey, Kentella. Welcome back. Hey, Susan. What's going on? Reliford. Octavia. I know Octavia growing up too. Hey, Alicia. Darnella. Not sure who we is, or W-E. Welcome, people. Well, it is 6 o'clock. We are going to get started. I like to start on time. That is part of being a boss, unless we are, I don't know if you ever saw that Sean Connery movie where he said, he told Catherine Z, the only time I'm late is if I'm dead. We're not going to be that extreme, but I usually like to start on time. So let's do it, guys. So welcome again to Notary Bosses Meetup. We changed the name because we want to infuse that energy. And because of the things that were happening on the last few Monday nights, we really felt that it wasn't just a meetup. We are bossing up our businesses. We really are. And people are making some things happen. We had a lot of positivity last week. We saw some business cards, and Kentella gave us updates on her business, and it was amazing. It was truly amazing. So you guys can start thinking about what's going on in your business really quick. I do have a few announcements. Let's start with how you sign up and register. So the reason you have to sign up and register really quick, and this is for the replay for those on the podcast and everything, is because people sign up and take slots and then they don't come. So there is limited space, about a space right now. The space is for like 75 to be able to join us. 75. So people will sign up 2-3 times. That's not necessary. The link is in the email. So you don't have to do that. When you take more than one space, that means someone else cannot come. And we host this for free. And that's another thing. See, when it's free, which we don't mind doing it, but it's limitations. We can't have everybody. So the first 75 that sign up, unless we go to a different method and we can pay for more Zoom and more, because I'm already paying for this, but I can't afford to, pay for a larger one right now. So anyway, that's enough. So if we ever decide we want to do it differently, this is recorded for YouTube. If we ever decide we want to go to pay for the meeting or whatever, yeah, who want to pay for something, right? No. But if you ever decide you want these not recorded, you want everybody to be able to come to the parties, we can definitely go in a different direction, okay? So right now is limited space, and these are recorded for YouTube. All righty then. So now that we got a little business out the way, and that's a business decision. So as you guys continue in your business, you're going to have to make some harsh decisions also. For me, I'd rather have all 55,000 people come, but that's just not a reality. And the main thing, again, people sign up and then they don't come. So that's taking a space from someone else. Welcome to everyone that is here. So what's going on in our businesses? What's going on, people? What are we doing? What are we working on? What's working? What's new? What's the word on the street? What's up? What's up?
So, can I talk? Yeah.
Yes.
You ready? Okay. Oh,
Miss
what?
Alicia, yeah, you go ahead and then we'll get Miss Alicia.
She can go first.
Okay, well, because she put her hand up, but you couldn't do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay. I forgot about the hand.
No, well, that's fine. But Alicia,
Okay.
okay, go ahead. Miss Harry said you can go ahead. Hey, Miss Alicia, welcome. How are you?
Hi, how's everyone?
Good. Welcome. Welcome. How can we help
So
you?
I
What's going on in your
I
business?
got some good news. I want to tell you what happened to me this weekend.
All
I went
right.
to a I went to an Illinois notary meetup, and we learned estate planning and how notaries can benefit from offering their services to estate planning companies.
Yes.
And we also learned how to do some mock loan signings. So I got all that information,
Very
and I wanted to share that I sat at a table with like four other ladies, and as we were talking, I was like, "Hey, I'm currently taking courses at the Notary Educators," and the lady was like, "Who, Kimmy?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am," and she was like, "Great." And I was just letting her know how beneficial your courses are. And she began to tell me about her business and how she does a lot of general notary work and apostilles. How do I say that? That
Apostilles. Uh-huh.
apostilles, how she does apostilles. And she began to tell me how that's very lucrative. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to take Angela's course next on that. And it was just awesome to be in a room full of people that either just started or was seasoned, but I got a lot of information, and it was just like the first step for me to put myself out there with networking, and I just was like overwhelmed, overjoyed, and I couldn't wait to get on to let you all know what's going on. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
every week that I come on, that I give you all a new update on what I'm doing. And also, if anybody was on previously, I'm the one that has the 9 to 5, and I'm like, how am I going to work my business? But the lady who I was sitting across from, she also had a 9 to 5, and she gave me some tips on how she works around it, and it was just awesome. So I just wanted to share that with everybody.
Alicia, that is amazing. There's so many things just right there, guys. So many gems. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for my shout out. And I'm international, huh?
Girl, yeah, she was like, "That's Kimmy," and I was like, "Yeah, Kimmy." And the rest of the notary educators, I'm like, they just simplify it and they just teach you where you can understand it. But she immediately, I didn't even say Kimmy, I just said notary educators, and she was like, "Oh, that's Kimmy," and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's what she knows."
Oh,
So you're well known in Illinois, okay?
that is so sweet. Well, we do teach all 50 states, and I want to commend you on networking because that is so crucial to your business, guys. If there's a networking event in your area, go to the event. Now Alicia has 4 other people or 3 that if they get too much work, they'll give it to her. She gets too much, or she needs this additional assistance. So we have to get out of our comfort zone. So that is excellent, excellent, excellent. You mentioned the estate planning too. Now I have the specialty general notary course and the book. You can get either one that'll teach you how to do that specialty work. You don't need any special certifications for that. So you can check out either my course or the book, and it'll teach you like how to fill out the wills, the power of attorneys, the jargon, the language that goes with those appointments, so you can be really prepared. Okay, and they are
That's what I'm taking next. I'm purchasing that next. I already had
yeah.
it in mind. I got your book. I got your book already. But
Oh,
I'm just a
thank
person
you.
that needs to, I just need to, either I'm going to do the one-on-one session or I'm going to buy the self-paced course so I can kind of like go through it that way, even though I already read the book. So, I mean, I do have it, just letting you know.
Oh, that is so sweet. Well, we appreciate it. And then don't feel bad. And just for everyone that's listening too, once you buy a course, it's not one and done. My email is in there, so you can write a list of questions if you have anything for any of our courses. For myself, Alexis, or Angela, just shoot us an email. Hey, this was still unclear. I need a little clarification on whatever. Okay. So it's not just buy the course, you never see us again, because y'all see us every Monday. You see us on during the week,
Okay.
so we ain't running away nowhere. Okay.
Okay.
And
Thank
then
you.
one other thing you mentioned, you are so welcome, and we thank you to Alicia, is the apostille course from Angela is on sale right now. She couldn't make it tonight too. If you notice, she's not here. She was not available, but she is sending a message that her apostille course is on sale to September 23rd, next week. 70% off. Is only $119. Okay, and that's for the self-paced course, just so everyone can know. And I'll probably announce it a little bit later so if we have time. Well, thank you so much, Alicia, for sharing. And yes, we look forward to your updates next week. And that's the whole purpose of this. So if you are not networking with someone in your area, it might even look like, and I had to do this before, just Google. And I look for 5-star notaries in my area. Be honest with them. Don't call playing around, because I hear that a lot right now in these little notary streets. Call people and pretend you're a client to see how much they charge. They will not respect you. They will not work with you, and they will not be your friend. Okay. So be honest. Hey, I'm Alicia. I'm a notary. I just started, or I'm in your area. I'm just looking to network. If you do happen to call, be honest. Do not play games. You know, don't call, say, well, can you tell me how much you would charge, knowing you're not a real client? They don't have time for that. Thank you again,
Okay.
Alicia. We appreciate
Can I
it.
say one more thing? Can I say one more thing? I just want to say this because in case someone else, I don't have any business cards yet. I'm getting my Google business page together. So I forced myself to go to this meeting, although I didn't have everything. So when I was networking, I said, hey, I'm working on my business cards, but I have a Gmail account and here's my information. I promise that if it's another meeting, I'm going to be, up to part and have everything that I need. But I do have my DBA, so I showed someone my business name and they were like super excited about it. So I'm just here to just encourage somebody that if you don't have everything all together, doesn't mean you can't step out there and just put yourself out there to kind of get, some information. So I felt kind of bad, but I was the only new notary there. So I still, had something to give.
Yes. And I could just tell by your personality, just you walking in the room, it made a difference. So that is so amazing. Thank you again. And as Alicia stated, start where you are. You may not have everything. It takes time to get everything you need, but just start wherever you are. Okay. So let's move on to Miss Terry again. Alicia, thank you so much. You jump started it very nicely. Hey, Miss Terry.
Alicia, you don't have to have that business card right off. You opened up your mouth. That's the main thing. Sometimes we don't do that. Let people know who we are. But have been witnessing for a lady who does our Michigan Notary Network, and I got it down pat. So she put my name on the list for one of her lawyers, so they could call me also to do them, because I really would like to do that. Trying to think what else I've been doing. And our little network of ladies that we have is small, but it's great because we're getting ready to do like presentations each month. One person has to present for like 15 to 20 minutes on something notary. Just, being positive and just learning.
I love that, because that's what's going to help. You want to talk to how networking and just coming together is so important, Alexis. Miss Terry, that is so beautiful, and you are doing your thing. Every week I hear you talking about these attorneys, so you are making some progress. That is great. That is really great. What's your thoughts on that, Alexis? Miss Terry was mentioning too, just coming together and practicing together too.
And it's very important in any business to have your name out there and make connections. I had a student yesterday and she was getting kind of down in the fact that she reached out to people and she wasn't getting the response she would like back. And she was like, I hope if she's on here, I hope you don't mind me sharing, but she was just saying how she reached out to people and they weren't welcoming. She was like, I'm not competition, but they're looking at her as competition, but that's not the case. So I do like how you all come together. Because one person, whatever your strengths might assist me and vice versa. We all don't have the same strengths. And I feel like we all can learn from each other. And networking in general with this type of business, you just never know who's going to need the services that you offer. So I always open my mouth to any and everybody, because when I say you never know what industry uses notaries, need apostilles, need couriers, whatever service you have under your notary business, you just never know who needs something, because it's an everyday thing. Everybody's going to use something that we do once in their life, at least. So networking and opening your mouth, like Alicia, going to different events and getting out there, I promise you, it will make a difference in your business. I promise you.
And one notary cannot do all the jobs, guys. I have 4 different people's names pre-saved with messages. I'm sorry I'm not available. Please call such and such. I'm sorry I'm not available. Please call such and such, with their phone number already programmed, like with my message, because I cannot get everyone. I don't even get, sometimes I might be at the doctor's office or wherever, you know, and that's a service for you to be able to tell your client that, hey, I can't get you, but Angela can. I can't help you, but Alexis can. And we just had that happen really briefly with Angela. She was not able to do a client. I went to do the client for her. He was so appreciative of our interaction that he called her back and thanked her for sending me. And not only that, guys, he left me a 5-star review. Not just 5 stars, he actually typed his message. And I was thinking to myself, this guy got time for all that. I was so appreciative. And he was such a nice man. He was so nice. So he does property, like not rentals, but they go out and get people like this having it wasn't rental property, but he goes out, he find a property, some kind of way, like private owners and selling people stuff, some kind of way. But anyway, he does a lot with property. And anyway, he was super, super nice. So anyway, and he was out of my normal travel area too, because Angela and I live near each other, but she's on a whole other end and I'm on another end. So I don't typically go that far, but to help her out, I did. I didn't even charge him what I typically would charge. And y'all know I'm always underpricing anyway. That's another show. All right, y'all, let's get to it. Thank you guys so much, Miss Terry. You guys are really doing some things out here. I'm loving this. Let's go ahead and get Miss Susan, and then we'll get Miss Lana and Miss Donna.
Hello.
Susan, welcome.
3 things. Some of them are real fast. First thing, thank you for responding that I did not know what ISO meant.
I had to Google it myself one time. That's the only reason I knew. I said, what is ISO?
Well, depending what business you're in, and I have the job, W-2 job. So ISO means something different in my world, and in that world. So I'm thinking, what is it? What is it? And I searched until, anyways, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Number 2, I don't know if this has been brought up before, but I found, and I think, I can't remember who told me. So if somebody in here told me this, I apologize that I'm passing it on. But a really good marketing tip is something called USPS, direct mail marketing. It's every door direct marketing. Has anybody heard of that?
Alexis knows about that.
So maybe Alexis, maybe you told me when we talked.
She's laughing.
Okay. See, I thought that was such a great idea. So I did. Thank you so much. She gave me the idea, which I'm sure.
Can you share what that is, Susan, for those who don't know?
Basically what it is, and I did some more research from that. Excellent. Thank you, Alexis. That you go directly to USPS and type in every door direct mail, which is abbreviated EDDM. There's other sites that do that as well, but I would go directly with the post office. And what you do is you type in a zip code or a street address, and what it'll do is it'll give you the routing of that location, and you could click on different routes, and they'll tell you the age percentage of that route. It'll tell you the gross income of that route, average.
Wow.
It will tell you how many residentials, how many businesses are in that route. You click on it and it'll turn like a bluish, and over to the side, it'll give you what the cost is to send postcards or flyers. So you pay that amount, and some could be more expensive. It could be range of like $700 to $100 and something. You take your flyers or postcards to the post office. They'll post it, they'll put it in the mail and deliver it.
That's super duper cool. I didn't know about all the stats that goes with that. Yeah, Alexis shared that with me before. Wow.
It was a very good gem she told us. So to give her credit for telling me.
Yes. So did you guys get that marketing tip? How that works? Can we get a yes, thumb up if we understood it? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because that's an excellent tip. I might have to do that myself, actually.
Oh, it's really
free?
good.
Is it free?
You can research what route you want to purchase, but actually purchasing it does cost money. It depends on how many stops are in that route. So, and also probably how many routes. So you could get something that is, like I said, I think I saw one for like 132, but then where I work, I know there's a lot of businesses. I know there's a lot of lawyer offices, stuff like that had more businesses than residential. So it was like $732. So it can vary.
Right.
But that was, I think, for that particular route, it was like almost 700 flyers / postcards that would be sent.
That's not bad though. That's touching a lot of people. And make sure your advertising is nice when you send it out. Whoever thinking about this idea, I would make sure, if you are not afraid for some reason, have your picture on there. It does not have to be professional, but have a smile. You want to make sure you offer your services, not just in the postcard, like you send it to your friend. Make sure they know what you do on the card. Just like that would become your business card at that point. So if you have not seen my business card video or unsure what to put on your card, check it out, because I go over that in detail. And Susan, 1 second, they want to know what ISO is in search of. Somebody typed it. Okay, cool. Search of.
I wasn't the only one.
No, in search of. I meant to say that when you mentioned it earlier to make sure everyone knew what it was. Excellent research on that postal service. Excellent research.
And I have one request.
Yes.
You have mentioned, as well as Angela and Alexis, that you all use pre-programmed messaging. You've held up your phone to do that. Is there a way to do a video at some point for somebody like me who has no idea how that's done?
Oh, yes, I can do it. And I just figured out how. Yep, I can do it.
Because you've said that, and I think that's a wonderful thing to do, where you're like, even when you ask for reviews, you say, I just sent a pre-program with the link.
Yeah,
like,
I'll show you.
How's that done?
Yeah, I'll show you. So I'll just give you a short version right quick, and I can do like a whole thing where I can do it in my notes. So most people have either Apple or Samsung, whatever you have a note section. So I pre-type it, and just for example, you can do something like, and I'll definitely still do the video, just to give you an idea in case you don't want to wait for me. Like for the one I have for Angela, it says, "Hi, this is Kimberly. I'm currently out of the office. If you need notary services, Angela Johnson is covering for me. Her phone number is. It would be her pleasure to assist you. Have a good day. We look forward to serving you very soon." And then the name of my company, None Better Notary, and then my name with a flower. You know, I got to put a flower on everything. So I have about 4 of those typed up for different notaries that cover for me. If I cannot, for some reason, I have Juju, Ladero, Marcel, and Angela. So that's my 4. Alexis does not live near me, or she would definitely be in my mix. Another one, my pre-typed messages would be shortly, really quick, is my Google, as Susan mentioned. And that just sounds like, "Thank you, Miss Smith. It was so nice to meet you today. We thank you again for your business," and 5-star. And I actually have a star emoji. Review on Google. Please just click the link, and I have Jeffrey in my name, and then the link to my Google page with another flower. So people like little stuff like that. Those little touches with the flower. What yours might be a butterfly, or there's a butterfly notary in Florida, actually. Not butterfly. Ladybug. Her thing is ladybugs in Florida. So whatever your little thing is, flowers, birds, whatever. Just have something cute to kind of make them go, oh, that's cute, and they'll remember you. That is nice. That Susan, very
Thank
good.
you.
So I'm going to write that down. I did already about the video. And that's good. Well, thank you so much for all that research on the post office. Because
Thank you. Well, we'll
I
give it to
know all of
Alexa
that.
for putting it in my head.
Yes. Yes, Alexis rocks on that SEO.
Yes, she does.
Yes, search engine optimization and knowing how to market. So Alexis, we really appreciate you sharing that. Let me write this really quick. Type messages.
And one more thing to piggyback off of that too.
Yes.
You can drop off. Well, you all get mail. You all know. Like USPS, sometimes people will have just like pieces of paper. So you need thousands of the whatever material you're dropping off to USPS. You need copies by the thousand. So don't get like, if you have a certain budget, you can also do maybe a colored sheet of paper. It doesn't have to be, you're just trying to get the message out. I mean, of course you can do something fancy like a card or something, but you do need thousands of them in order to match up whatever route you're doing. Usually it's over a few thousand people on the route. So you can do just a simple sheet of paper and drop that off to them. You can ask them more information, your local USPS, in regards to how that will work, because they want it dropped off in a certain way. I think they want it banded up by the 1,000 or 500, something like that. But you can just do a standard sheet of paper, maybe color, so that way you can have a good picture on there. And it's a little cheaper than getting like a card, a few thousand cards of those like, what is it, like laminated, like a business card has that.
If you do want to get the card, probably check out Vistaprint and always look for a coupon code for Vistaprint.
Exactly. Look, not to interrupt you guys,
without a coupon.
But you can buy like stock paper at Walmart with a little bit thicker stock.
Yeah.
And print it out yourself. So that's an excellent idea, because you do pay for the routing and then you also have to pay for the printing. So that's excellent.
Mm-hmm. So you guys see all that, but imagine if you spend, let's just say you spend $300 on all of what Susan and Alexis are talking about. So what? If your average job is $50 times 10 clients, that's $3,000. You know what I mean? So I'm one of those people too. You can be kind of cheap, but sometimes you have to spend money to make money. There's no way around it. You have to. I've had to spend so much doing my business, and I'm like, oh man. That's why eventually I may get to Zoom. But you see, right now we have 38 people here. So I'm not going to pay extra money and people signing up and not really coming. If you really want to be here, you will be here. Not being sarcastic about it. But why should I go in the hole just so you could just reserve and say you coming? You know what I mean? So if you hear, you hear. What they said now, if you know, you know. So if you hear, you know. Miss Susan, thank you so much again for all of that research. We really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get Miss Lana.
Hello, everyone. I just want to just update you in my business. First, I want to thank you guys for having this platform, because I don't really know any notaries in my area. So I watch you guys every week. I've been getting the replays, but this is my first time actually registering and getting on. So
welcome.
Thank you for this. I love the replays. I do love the replays, and I'll probably watch this one too.
Well, especially because now you're a guest star, look.
But I just wanted to just thank you guys, you, Angela, and Alexis, because when I just became commissioned in May, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there, but when I got to you guys, I felt like you guys were a breath of fresh air, number one, and you didn't make it seem so rushed to get into everything. I like the fact that you guys say, slow down, take the trainings, do the trainings, everything. I'm in Maryland, and I'm actually scheduled to take my TIPIC course that's required for us in Maryland to be a loan signing agent. I'm scheduled for that for Saturday, so send prayers up for me for that.
Yes, you got it already. Don't worry.
Thank you. But 2 weeks ago, I actually registered for the Find a Notary. And I heard that through one of your platforms. I think you did a YouTube on Find a Notary
I
through the
did.
NNA. So
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I went straight there, did my background check, and before they even went live with it. So when they did go live, I'm telling you, the next day I got a call for general notary work.
Oh
And
my goodness, that
I
is so
couldn't believe it.
great.
I couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And this is my second time. The first time I did a signing was with a neighbor of mine. I mean, I knew her. It was a bit informal, I'm assuming, because I knew her. But this lady, I did not know. So I watched a lot of your YouTubes. I dressed professionally. I was there 15 minutes ahead of time, and I just did everything. I did my stuff on the Google page that you guys have, but I've listened to everything that Alexis said, and I have my business page up and running. And when I left her, I sent her a text thanking her for utilizing my business and sent my rating, my review to her. And she gave me one of the best reviews. I was like, oh my gosh. So now I have 2 reviews on my Google page.
Oh
But
my
I
goodness,
thank you
Lana,
guys
that is
because
amazing.
you guys have helped me. So I go to you guys for everything. And I'm now doing a LinkedIn page. I'm doing a Yelp page. So it's like I'm working this stuff out. And for those of you that are not registered with Find a Notary through the NNA, it's worth it. Even that just one that I got, I mean, to me, it just boosted my confidence because I didn't know the lady. And she lives 5 minutes from me.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
didn't know her, so it was just like well worth it. I got in there for the 30, I think it was $30 for the first 6 months or whatever. I think
Yes.
it was just worth it. So thank you guys, and I will
You are
continue
so
to go through you
welcome.
guys.
You are so welcome. And you know what you're doing, Lana? When we put out the information, you're actually doing it. And that's
Yeah,
what's going to make the difference. You can watch all day, but if you don't actually do what we tell you, and we give you everything, like you said, we hold nothing back. No
for
secrets over
free.
here.
Honestly, I want to take the still course, and there's your notary like a pro. I think that's what
Yes,
you have.
notarize like
I
a pro.
want to take both of those courses. I just haven't gotten around to taking them yet, but I've taken everything that you offer for free so far.
Yeah.
And I've been just using it, doing it. I mean, it's out there. So, but I like your integrity and your honesty. I feel it radiating through the YouTube page. I just feel it. So I'm like, you know what?
Thank
I need to
you.
sit on these ladies right here because they know where it's at. Even though I'm not in the state that you're in, I just feel like I want my business to thrive just like y'all's businesses. And I just thank you guys for just offering this platform.
You are so welcome. So once you actually finish your exam and everything, I'm going to highly encourage you to double back and at least do the notarize like a pro. Even though you got through
Oh,
that
yeah.
particular signing, I want you to do it like a pro. And I don't want you to kind of willy-nilly guessing Facebook notary. And I want you to know what you need to do. So that is so great though. So many prayers up there for that
Absolutely.
test. And you come
Thank
back next
you.
week and let us know you passed it.
Absolutely. I'll be on next Monday.
Yes, and we do teach in all 50 states, like Miss Lana was referring to us being in Georgia. But as you can see, I got books here for every state: Michigan, New York, all 50 states, including DC, has their own book, How to Start Your Business. If you've not heard of it, Start Your Notary Business is not that complicated. Okay. So check out the website, notaryeducatorsllc.com, though, for everything that we offer. Let's go ahead.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Thank
Thank you, Miss
you.
Lana. So we'll go ahead to Miss Donna. Thank you for your patience. How are you today?
I am well. Good evening, everybody. For those of
Welcome.
you, for those of you that I don't know, I'm here in Georgia, and I became commissioned in the month of June of this year. And I've not notarized anything yet because I want to get the training so that I know what I'm doing. And I'm not timid about going out. I'm building my confidence to be able to do that. Years ago, I was a notary, but I didn't take it serious like a business. I just notarized for people for free, basically, and didn't make any money. Had no training. but I notarized and stamped. So this time around, I want to do it like a business. I have already obtained my LLC from the state of Georgia. I have purchased 3 books from Kimmy, from the Notary Educators, and I'm reading those books. I have watched numerous videos and I've taken lots of notes. I also signed up for Stamp. Is it Stamp Like a Pro or Notarize Like a Pro?
Yes, you're in my class on Friday. Yes.
Okay.
Notarize Like a Pro.
I also did the self-paced for that, but I need it. I need the live as well. I'm that person that needs both. And so I'm looking forward to that. I want to soon maybe get started in doing something, even something small. I've purchased most of my supplies except the computer. I mean, except the printer.
Okay.
And the shoe covers. And I wanted to know, I ordered the pink bag and the pink pens.
Uh-huh.
No, not the embosser.
Ink pens.
And I have all of my stamps. I have my bag. You recommended the pink pens and the pink bag.
Yeah,
I
that
have
black
all of that.
pen. Very
Pink and
good.
black and white. I have all of that.
Mhm.
And I'm just looking forward to taking the class Friday. I've not stepped out and announced it to anybody. I'm just quietly doing it behind the scenes and hope that soon I can launch.
I think you'll be ready after Friday. Friday is going to give you the confidence that you need since you want to do it live. That really will be your last thing that you need to get started. And then because after that, you're just gonna have to get out there and start doing some. And I think your confidence level is gonna go from 0 to 100. It's the funniest thing when people, if you haven't watched any of the reviews on the classes, just check out my YouTube channel. It's a playlist or whatever.
Right.
And it's every time right in the middle of class, somebody say, I'm ready to go stamp right now.
But I did want to say that I've not made any business cards because I've not gotten the insurance, and I've not gone through NNH. Is that it?
So NNA is
NNA.
NNA, but you don't have to have your insurance to order your cards, because I don't recommend, this is just my personal opinion, I don't recommend putting errors and omission on your card and advertising.
Okay.
They know you have.
I've seen some business cards and they have the NNA on there. Is that kind of like a good thing?
Yeah, you can put the NNA badge. Those are called badges. I learned that myself a few years ago. Those are called badges. So once you do some training with them, what is it?
Can you not just become a member, or do you have to go through training with them?
You might get the badge as a member. And I'll be honest with you, you can just Google a badge, but I wouldn't just randomly do it and you haven't did anything with them, but you can Google the image.
So would that be my next step, to go ahead and join?
You can join for $69. I recommend you join now. When I first started, I was so cheap, I didn't really recommend people to join. But now, as a business owner, I'm a member too. It's $69, and you can call them anytime. Like if you're stuck on a notarization, they will help you. Now they're not going to teach you how to be a notary,
right?
But if you get stuck on a notarization, they will answer your question for you. And the best thing about it for us on the East Coast, they're on West Coast time. So you can have somebody available at your disposal till almost like 8 o'clock at night.
Right.
Yeah. And so I recommend it at $69 per year. It is a tax write-off. So I recommend it.
When I went to the site, I went to the site, it had 3 columns. And I remember you saying do the middle column, but it's more than 69.
Right. You can probably, Ms. Donna, do the smallest package, because you will need the loan signing training, but you'll double
later.
Back with us. Yeah. Alexis, you want to explain why we recommend that smaller package, and then how that works as far as the loan signing agent piece of it?
Yeah, so basically you can do the smaller package. That way you can get your background check and do the exam. So you're NNA certified. Remember, NNA is the industry standard. And then you can do a training with us online or one-on-one or live, either one. But yeah, that's the route you can take. And then they do have different packages. I personally have taken the other package, Kenny as well, and Angela. And we just, after doing it, our training gives you more like a real world approach to it.
Absolutely.
So that's why.
Go ahead.
You can go ahead.
I was just saying, so like Alexa said, we did the middle package just before we started actually training people. And what we found though is a lot of people have to double back with us, even though they bought the larger packages, the two most expensive, because they still don't know what to do. So anything we do, when we finish, you will know how to do it, no doubt. You know what I mean? So you can buy the smaller package for $69 with that background check in it, because you got to get that if you want to work with signing companies. And it also has the test. So what we are finding though, the last year and a half, is that most people do better with the NNA exam after they have taken Alexis's course, because we cover just about everything in the course. So it prepares you for the exam. I used to be of the mindset, I didn't want you to take the course, and you'll probably hear me on some older videos. I would say, no, I want you to go get your NNA background first, because I didn't want you to have like a car and you didn't have a driver's license, right? That was my theory. But I realized that if you don't know how to, if you can't pass the test, then, you know, so that's what Alexis does. She prepares you by means of the training for the test. So after the feedback from so many students, I changed my position on that. So
I also want to say that I really appreciate you all having this space as well. I bragged about you all over the state.
Oh, thank you.
I've also invited a friend. She's on tonight. She registered. She's in Virginia, Tanya Jackson.
Oh.
And she signed up for tonight, but she went to the website on Facebook and she was denied to join the Facebook page.
Maybe she didn't answer all of the questions. And
are you on, Tanya?
Yes, I am, my friend, and yes, I did. I answered the questions, but for some reason it denied me.
Can you please try again? Because if you even made a mistake on one of the questions, maybe type, I don't know what happened, but these are some reasons that we deny people from the group, just really quick. If you accidentally type in like the state, maybe is NA, or you put NX and there's not really an NX state, we won't let you in because there's a lot of spammers, and we try to keep the group as clean as we can. If you don't answer all the questions, we will not let you in. Or if you answer the question, why do you want to join a group, and you being sarcastic already, then we're not gonna let you in because you're gonna be a problem. So we have people say stuff like, it might be something I can learn over here. I mean, just, you know,
everything, y'all.
Understood. I will do it again.
Yeah, so please try.
Go ahead and do it now. I got it. I got my phone right here. So go ahead and do it, and I'll let you in.
And thank you for joining us, Tanya.
Yes, we appreciate it, Tanya. Welcome so much. Thank you, Ms. Donna, for inviting her. We appreciate it.
And she's already commissioned.
Very good. Hello. Virginia's in the house. Very good. Yeah, so we're pretty strict about that Facebook group, you know, because we don't have time to monitor it like babies and stuff. And if you already coming in, you answering the question sarcastically, what are you going to do to the people when they ask a question? You know, we want it to be a safe space. We're not just saying that. No one should feel bullied. Okay. Short version, I'm going way off topic, but I don't know, for those of you who don't know, I have another channel where I'm documenting my weight loss, and I just had a bullying experience over there. And I wasn't going to talk about it at first on that channel. I changed my mind. Short version, they were like, you know, you need to tell people that you're really doing Ozempic to lose your weight. Because I talked about me going to the doctor and all my numbers were lower, and I was just so excited. And they said, you really went for medication. And they put that in my comments. And they were so ugly. And I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. So at first my husband said, Kim, you should let it go. I was like, I'm not getting into a war with somebody. So they were blocked, of course, blocked, comment, deleted. But I just said, you know what? I'm going to take my power back, and I'm going to talk about what happened, because I'm not going to be bullied. And I'm not going to let you guys be bullied over here or over there.
I need to be in that group.
Check it out. Check it out. Healthy Life with Kimmy over there.
I've lost 26 pounds. Okay.
Yes, and we're doing like a meetup on Sundays. We got one more. They're trying to extend it to October, but I don't know if I'm getting ready to do that. But
Healthy Life.
Check it out.
Healthy Life.
Healthy Life with Kimmy. Yeah, check it out. So I've lost almost 20. I lost 20 pounds, but I went on vacation last week. So anyway, like I said, I'm not going to be bullied, and health is wealth. So this is not related to notary, but shameful plug. Check me out over there at Healthy Life with Kimmy. Thank you, Ms. Donna. All right. Thank you for sharing and inviting your friend. We really appreciate it. Miss Letitia?
Yes, Miss.
Hi, thank you for your patience. How are you?
I'm all right. I might get a little emotional. Oh my God.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you. So I have a girlfriend who is commissioned in the DMV area, and she had been encouraging me, listen, go get that notary. I'm an LPN by trade, have cared for a lot of people, was working 3 jobs, went through cancer during COVID, almost died, did start a business in 2021. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get the notary. Oh, so I'm gonna be very transparent. I'm in Jersey. You know that you had to take a test for New Jersey.
Yes.
Took the test the Monday. I didn't really read it. I just went and said, let me just take this. Let me just see if I can do it. So you know I failed, right? The next day, I read it again, and you cannot really, there's no way to like go to the manual and answer the questions. So let me say that. Went the next day after going through the manual again and reading and just, thinking about some things. I passed the whole thing the next day.
Oh, congratulations. And how are you doing with your health?
Remission right now. Yeah, remission right now,
Okay.
Taking care of my mother and my mother-in-law. So for me right now, it's just, really when you get the taste of working for yourself, even though it is not easy and you've worked hard and were able to make money working for other people, I just can't go back. I can't do it. I can't go back. So was very excited I joined a couple of notary groups on Facebook, but for whatever reason, I'm going to call it, God, I just kept on scrolling and I looked at this one and I said, let me try this one out. And I am so blessed to be here tonight. God bless you for giving back to the people and really pouring in so that everybody can have success. So I really appreciate it.
You're going to make me cry.
And just looking to learn, and want to just execute like you said. So everybody here is congratulations to Lana and Miss Donna, so transparent, and it was just everything just since I came, I was mad. Oh my God, the class started.
We are so glad you are here, and we will include you in our prayers. Is it Letitia?
Yeah, it's Letitia.
Okay, I want to make sure we got it right. Okay,
so I'm waiting for my
Letitia, y'all.
Yes, I'm waiting for my commission packet, and just wanting to, get started and learn, educate myself, and so now that I'm waiting for my commission packet, I was trying to grasp everything you were saying about, now I can go watch all the free training. Yes, thank God.
Yes, there's plenty out there. I have over 500 videos, and
well, where should I start first?
Oh my God. Just start watching.
Okay.
That way you'll see the life of a notary.
Okay.
A lot of the videos when I first started where I actually took you out with me.
Okay.
Showing you what a power of attorney signing looks like, what a will signing looks like.
Okay.
Things, how to do ink fingerprinting, all of that. And then some of the videos now you'll find is a lot more of the deeper meat of it. So yeah, and then if you still need some training, feel free to double back.
Well, of course I'm gonna double back, because after listening to Lana, Miss Donna, and then Alexa, I mean, y'all over here, yeah, this is a little situation over here.
It is a situation.
I'm looking forward to really connecting and networking and getting my feet wet and looking for the support. And I just appreciate the support. So thank you tonight.
Our pleasure. And thank you
for
being
question.
So candid.
How can you go back and rewatch can you go back and watch this again, or how do we do it?
Yes, ma'am. It'll be available by Friday. This usually comes out on Friday.
So do I have to go into the
if you are not signed up for emails, I was just going to say sign up for the free email list over at Notary Educators, because I always send a link for this also on Friday.
Okay.
And anytime we're going live or anything like that, you'll be
I'm so excited.
Yeah, and then one more thing for you, Miss Letitia, is you might want to get the book for your state.
Yes.
Because it's going to take you step by step.
Okay, perfect.
Start that business. Instead of trying to watch all 500, this will give you everything you need.
Everything I need. Okay.
Yeah, either Kindle, it's a quick read, either Kindle or the actual book, whatever you
Okay, perfect. Thank you so
Kindle
much
is
for
$6.
allowing me to speak. And I'm just blessed.
Yes,
Forward
it
to
is
grow,
our
growing with you
pleasure.
guys. Yes, thank you.
Yes, it is our pleasure. And that's why we decided to bring these back. If you guys remember, we were doing Monday Night Mentor over on YouTube. But I really want to talk to people. I mean, it's one thing to be in a chat, but when you can actually hear people, how they sound, the feeling, the emotion.
Yes.
So we decided to do it this way, and then we'll just take it to YouTube after it's filmed or whatever. So these have been very, very successful. So thank you again for all of the kudos.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and we wish you the best. Okay. All right, Miss Tanya, our special guest. How's it going?
Thank you. I just wanted to add to Miss Letitia. I've been on that journey. I am a 7-time cancer survivor, ovarian, cervical, 3 out the right breast, and 4 mass out the left.
Wow.
And brain.
Wow.
So you have been on that journey.
Yes.
And in my case, it's rare. Most people, when they go through chemo and radiation, they lose weight. I gain. So I've had that journey for a while. I just wanted to speak into her to keep running your race, honey. I know it's hard.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And God bless you. And for him allowing me to see you tonight. I didn't even give myself enough grace after everything happened. So yes, so I needed that tonight. And to God be the glory for the things that he has done in your life, because you are truly a testimony, and to be able to hear you speak tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for sharing. And you too, Letitia, taking care of your family members, because I know for firsthand that that's not easy. And your life does not stop. The gas bill, light bill, they don't care about your family being sick. They don't care about you being sick. So you still got to push through all of that, and you're doing it. In your voice, we can tell you're not even 100% whatever you're going through, but the energy that you brought tonight is contagious. So just know that. You and Miss Tanya both, thank you for sharing, Miss Tanya, your experience too. See, you don't never know what you're gonna get. That's why you don't get all this on YouTube. You need live interaction with live people. I mean, y'all live over there too in the chat, but it's just different. I think we're all gonna walk away feeling more grateful, and you want to share with other people. That's what this is all about too. And then somebody said it earlier, we do want everyone to win. It's not just something that I did, Alexis did, Angela did. No, we all can do it. And we can see that even in this group. People are making things happen. Miss Deshawn, thank you so much, both of you ladies, Miss Tanya and Miss Letitia. Hey, Miss Deshawn.
I want to say I got the book.
Oh, look at you. How you doing? Thank you so much.
I got the book. Well, I took my notary exam in New Jersey. So I took my notary exam on Tuesday. I passed. But I haven't received my commission packet yet. And I do want to do the loan signing. So the question is, should I wait until I receive the commission packet, or should I start studying?
So you already passed, so you can start. Well, let me tell you what I really like people to do. I really like you to do a little bit of general notary work after you get your basic training, like your basic notary training, and then do a little bit of general notary work. Maybe if it's just for 1 or 2 weeks to get your feet wet, and then double back with Alexis and do the loan signing.
Okay.
Because I just want you to kind of get a full overview before you start spending so much money and investing, and just kind of make sure this is what you really want to do. And you and Miss Letitia should connect, because she's in Jersey also.
Oh yeah, that's great. So the pack, because I saw you have like a package on there that has all the different courses, like the bundle.
Yes.
Should I get the bundle that has everything?
The bundle does not include Alexis's training. It has everything else. It has all your additional services, though. It has your ink fingerprinting, how to complete the I-9 form. What else?
So I should do first learn how to notary like a pro, then come back. Okay.
Before you do anything, know how to notarize the document. That is correct. Before you do anything, notarize like a pro, either self-paced or live. And matter of fact, I keep forgetting, even though we're talking about it right now, I do have 3 more spaces for my live training on Friday night. So
okay.
They can sign up. I have 3 spaces left. Okay.
Okay. It's online.
If you don't make that, Friday night is 6. We do have one more Notarize Like a Pro. I think it's on the 20. For this month, it's on the 24th.
Where can I find that information? I didn't see. Let me go. It's on your page, right?
Yes, on the 24th, there's a Notarize Like a Pro and a loan signing class on the 24th. And then the last one that I have for this month is on the 22nd. And I do have 3 spaces, which is a Friday night.
Okay, cool. Should I wait for commission? I can do that before I get before I receive my commission package. Right?
Yes, you can. That way you already have the training, and then when your package comes, you'll be good to go.
All right, and I want to reiterate, I've also was following a whole lot of people who notarize and da-da-da-da-da, but something about you just resonated with me. I'm like, yeah, I got to be on Kimmy's team.
Oh, we appreciate it.
Yes. Videos and everything just to get, I definitely want to do a apostille, but yeah, I'm going to get Alexis training for that too.
Yes, well, we do appreciate it, guys. All of the
bye, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Sean. It's our pleasure, okay?
All right.
Much success, much success.
Miss Kimmy, I have one question real quick in reference to your live training this Friday. I was very tempted to take that course, but because I'm taking the TIPIC thing on Saturday, I was waiting to get into that. How long is the class? You said it starts at 6. I have to be to work at 10:30 Eastern
we'll be done by 10:30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
It's 2 hours. It's supposed to be 2 hours, but we usually end up going over because people just want to talk. So
okay, so if I want to leave out of there early, I can.
I don't want you to take it though. No, I don't want you to take it if you can't stay for the whole class and the afterward. I would prefer you wait.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have people sometimes they try to take it from the mall or at the park, swinging the kids.
No, I wanted to take it. I did want to take it, but because I'm taking the state course on Saturday, I was like, that's just too much.
Yeah, just wait. We're here. We're not going nowhere. We hope.
Okay.
Yeah, just wait.
The next one is going to be on the 24th.
Yes, that's a Sunday. Yep, that's a Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, that's Sunday.
Yep, that's on a Sunday, and that same day.
Maybe I'll register for that one.
Yeah, so Sunday they have 5 spaces for the Notarize Like a Pro, and then Alexis has 5 spaces for her signing agent course too, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So you're welcome. Yeah, don't sign up, guys, if you cannot take the whole course and get the full benefit. I won't even let you. If I see you at the park, I'll be like, I'm gonna put you in another class. Because we don't want your money. We want you, we do want the money. But we really want you to walk away with the knowledge, because if you don't learn, it's not benefiting you, and you can't come back and say how great it was.
See, that's where that integrity and that genuine comes through right there, there. You want us to succeed, and that's why people gravitate to you guys.
Please stop, because I cannot be crying up in here, girl. My allergies already 100. Thank you, Miss Lana. We'll see you in a class, okay? Miss Angela, what's going on with you? Thank you again.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Miss Angela.
Hey, it's such a pleasure to be here. I've been following you guys on the internet, and thank you for admitting me to the Facebook group. I am talking to you from North Carolina.
Yes, welcome.
Yes, I have been commissioned since 2020. I've done a little bit of general notary work, but never really, I was never really serious about it. So last year I decided to get my LLC and kind of dive into my own business. So I was a little bit more serious about it. I've taken the NSA courses. I've done the background screening. So I am really ready and really ready to get this up and running, so I can be a notary boss.
But that is exciting.
Yes, I've just went to my first vendor event at my church, and I was a little bit intimidated, but that kind of brought me out. I had, I did a little bit of postcards. I had little business cards that I had made up. And I didn't have everything, but I was glad I was there, and it kind of brought me out of my shell. Yeah. So thank you for your videos. I am constantly watching those and learning and taking notes. So I appreciate it. Thank you for all you do.
So what is something we can do to kind of help you get over the next hump? Have you had training? I know you
I
said
have,
you mentioned NNA, but do you feel comfortable if I say, hey, Miss Angela, can you go over to that nursing home and handle that power of attorney for me? Can you go do it?
you know what? Okay, and that's the issue. If I
Miss
saw
Miss Angela, is that a yes or a no?
yes,
You could go do it?
yes, I would.
All right. So no, not that you would do it. Could you do it?
Oh, okay, here's the issue.
Okay.
If I see, if I had maybe the forms that just some type of form that I could look at prior to going to notarize all of these documents. I've notarized the divorce decree, just medical documentations, but not a power of attorney. I haven't done that. But that's something
okay. So do you feel comfortable with the whole notarization process? Let's say it like that.
I do. Now I do.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So what can we help you now to get over the hump, like to actually start doing something?
Well, like again, I need to, become familiar with the forms. And I know there's some blank forms. So just kind of show me what I'm looking at prior to, going to notarize something. I know that there was some books on NNA that it was called a source book.
Okay, let's stop there, Miss Angela. Let's stop there. So we like to keep things very simple. If you had never heard me say it before, it's not that complicated. I don't know if you saw a few weeks ago, I notarized a piece of toilet paper on a live. I don't know if you saw that. Go back and watch that video. I'm making a point here. So it sounds like you may need to double back and let us teach you how to properly notarize. Why do I say that? Because if once we teach you how to notarize, you can notarize anything. I don't know if you saw Marcel on a live recently. She joined us. She said, I can notarize anything. And you don't have to see all the documents in order to get started. You don't need that source book from the NNA. I have that book. It's a big old book with a whole lot of documents. You don't need that book. Okay. I bought everything because I was just starting, right? But now that I got all the bugs out, I can come back and tell you what to do, what not to do, because I've done it, right? Yes. So we're going to keep it simple. All you need is notarize like a pro. Let us teach you how to properly do it, that course one time, and you will be able to notarize anything. You don't have to see all the documents. You do not.
Okay.
And I think that's part of the hesitation. Even though you may have a little knowledge, you probably still need some, the way we train. How about that? Because I took the NNA training. It's a good course, okay? I liked it. But for most people, 99% of the world, you got a few people that's going to get that master's degree and they can go all the way, right? Doctor and all that. I ain't that person. Yes. Not when it comes to that kind of stuff. But when it comes to notary, I was able to take it and teach myself, self-teach a lot. And I had a background too. I used to work at the bank. So I knew a little bit about notarizations. Like most people start out as a work notary, but I took it to the next level and I learned all things notary. You know what I mean? So that's what I want for you all. When I say notarize like a pro, it's not just a saying. When you finish, you will feel confident to put your cards out there. Now I'm actually ready to go do it. Okay. So that's what we want for you. So as we keep talking, I always hate to tell people they got to take more training, but unfortunately, most people, they don't know how to teach. They don't. And it's too complicated. Yes. I like it. And I always say, you could explain it to a 2-year-old. You hear me say that in class. I told you something. Now, how would you tell that to a 2-year-old? Gotcha. They like, oh, all these big grandiose words. No, 2-year-old. That's how I do. Okay. I'm simple. And in my book, I even write about it. Somebody called me that one time. It's like, Kim, you're so simple. Everything's simple. And I was offended. I was like, what? They calling me stupid. I am really uncomplicated. I don't even do nothing that's complicated. I have a couple friends, they like to plan parties and they like do the most, right? For me, you got some food, something to drink, someplace to meet, we good. They want to go all out. The moment they start doing that, guess who just give them some money. I'm like, I'll give you $50. I'm out of it. Okay. I'm not getting stressed out. And I don't want that for any of you in your businesses either, okay? Okay. So just no pressure, but whenever you're ready, okay?
I'm ready. Okay.
All right. So check at notaryeducatorsllc.com for the courses that's coming up.
Will do. Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure. And we wish you much success. So come on back so we can keep talking this thing out, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Will.
Thank you. Miss Brittany, you're going to be our last person tonight because we are at 7. How's it going? Thank you for your patience.
No problem. Thank you. Hey, yeah. So I have a question.
Yes.
And I was trying to take notes while everybody was writing. I mean, was talking, but it was going so fast. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, right? Like I recently got commission in the state of Georgia, and I only got commission because so my dad was a tax preparer. He had his own company for like 30 years, and I was learning the business with him. He was like, "Hey, you need to go, become a notary." And I was like, "Okay," because he said do it. So I was like, "Cool." So eventually, he was to teach me how, how that part goes. He passed away in July, so we never
So sorry
got
for
to
your
that.
loss. I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry.
We never got to that part. So I'm like, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. This man told me to go get a notary and I don't know where to start. I did write down the notarize like a pro class that I will need to sign up with for, but I will have to do the live because I'm not a self-paced. I'm probably not going to read through that stuff and I'm going to buy it and never use it. Is there anything before then that I would need to maybe watch or get into or look at?
Yeah, Miss Brittany, I want you to give yourself a little time to even just process your loss. You said July. I lost my dad back in 2020, and I'm still coping with that, quite honestly. So
Yeah.
take your time. Don't just he left. That's a good thing he wanted you to get is to become a notary. He probably saw something, and it's a nice addition to tax businesses. A lot of people that are tax preparers are notaries. So it's a really nice addition to your business if you have that going on. But take a little bit and kind of slow down just a wee bit and process your loss. You take
Yeah, and I've been trying, but it's I think like yesterday literally was my starting point since the 16th of July. Like I've been like in a rut since that day. But there's in the same token, I'm like, there's so much to do because he did own a tax service and there's no one to run it but me.
Do
And
you
I'm
know
like,
how to do the tax part? Do you know how to do the tax part?
I know how to do taxes, but there's a lot as far as the business part goes that we started, going into, but we didn't make it. We thought we had time and that we didn't have. So there's still a lot with that itself that I'm still trying to figure out
Right.
before the season starts.
Right. So you got a few months for that. So
Right.
if I may, and again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
No, definitely.
I really think you need to focus on building out that tax piece of it, getting ready for tax season.
Okay.
And this is not going to be complicated, adding the notary piece. It's not. So I'm not saying you can't do it at the same time, but maybe take like 2 weeks, 3 weeks and focus strictly on the taxes, right?
Okay.
And then come back and let's do the notary piece. It's not going to take you that long at all. I promise you.
Okay.
Within 1 month, we'll have your notary piece up and running. Okay.
Okay.
Less than that. But I want you to focus and you want to honor your dad's memory. And you're going to make me, oh, you guys be doing the most.
Me too. I'm trying, like, yeah.
Because I always think about my parents and a lot of stuff I do. Everything I do is because of them. Everything. That being said, take your time. Let's do it. This is September 18th. So how about we double back maybe by at least maybe the 1st of November, and let's do the notary piece. Let's take the month of November to focus on notary. From now until November, get that tax piece built out. So you might need to find out who was he using for his accountant. You may need to find out how to actually prepare. Who were some of his clients? Go through some of his.
And so he was an accountant as well. So that part is so much to it. But as far as like his client base, I actually worked with him this year, and it was weird because he was saying the whole time, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be here next year. She's gonna take over next year. I'm training her for everything. I'm gonna be somewhere with my feet kicked up, not knowing this would be the case."
Right.
So it's like he started preparing me for it.
Right.
And I just thought we had more time. So there is still a lot that I have to work through as far as like systems, and I'm gonna have to probably rename the whole business itself and just run. His clients have definitely been reaching out to me the whole time, like, "Hey, are you still gonna be doing them this year?" And I'm
may
like,
I
"Yeah."
ask why do you need to rename it? May I ask why do you need to rename it?
So
It's not getting too personal.
No, it's not too personal because it may actually be something you can help me with because it's literally no one was here in Georgia but me and my dad, so I'm like here by myself. So I can't figure anything out, like as far as who his company was banked with or nothing. Like I can't figure much out as far as
The finances and stuff like that.
yeah, and then when I go to like call the systems that he actually used to do taxes,
Brittany, give
I
me
was
1
wrong.
second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to conclude this and stop the recording.
Okay.
1 second. 1 second.
I'm sorry.
Guys, we're going to stop the recording at this point because we're talking really personal. We do thank everyone for being with Notary Life with Kimmy. And give me 1 second to stop the recording. 1 second. Yeah, I know I'm crazy, right? Okay, here we go. Stop.